Alright, people, with the NHL lockout coming to an end, I'd figured now would be a good time to post a video about hockey. So here we are. Oh yeah, for if anyone curious there, yeah, this isn't NHL 13. I don't know. Well, my opinion remains the same there. I'm still I still don't feel obligated to buy this game because to me, well, it's practically the same roster as NHL 12, so whatever. Yeah, because me, usually at the bare minimum, I buy them every 2 years. That's the minimum. Sometimes I go 3 years. Like it depends how much EA improves their products. Oh shit! Fuck, those Red Bulls are kicking in. Okay, so that out of the way there, let's get down to, yep, the CBA discussion talks. So, alright, first agenda, let's talk about the salary cap. Okay, so for this season, in case you don't know, it's, the maximum salary cap is going to be $70.2 million. And, yeah, so, I'm fine with that there, well, because it's not going to go higher than that from this point forward. So this is technically under, technically under the new CBA. So, yeah, enjoy it while you can, because it's going to go down. Okay, of course, the floor is $44 million, so that remains the same. Alright, now for year 2. Salary cap, the max is going to be 64.3, so that's the ceiling. So I'm okay with that. Okay, the floor will remain at 44 million, so again, I'm okay with that. Yeah, because most teams who don't spend too much, usually they're in the 45 to 50 million, ballparks. So, like that's teams like Nashville, New York Islanders, Tampa Bay Lightning, well, to some degree, maybe Columbus. So yeah, teams like them. So perhaps they'll benefit from that, and maybe the Edmonton Oilers, but well, maybe they'll overpay a bit. Well, because they technically overpaid Ryan no, not Ryan. What's his name? Alex Hemsky. Just to make the floor, so that's why they overpaid him. Alright, now, year 3 to 10, this is where it gets interesting. Players will receive 50% of HRR. I don't know too much about, home revenues, so can't really comment on that. Okay, also the ceiling may not drop below 64.3, so yeah, that's part. It's fascinating. Okay, cap floor will remain $16 million below ceiling. No cap escrow. And it's going to be a cap escalator. So it's going to be something like that there. So yeah, so that's what you're going to be looking at. So, yeah, okay, I suppose that's fine. I don't mind it too much. Now, player contracts. Oh man, this was a big topic there. The maximum to sign a UFA in terms of length is 7 years. 8 years if that person is an RFA. Pardon me again, that's the Red Bull. Whew. Yep, 7 years. I am fine with that. I like it. I believe this is the Rick DiPietro rule. Oh, poor Ramos. Poor Wayne. What's he gonna do, DiPietro? We'll get back to him shortly. Okay, next is make-whole provision. Players will receive $300 million and transition payments over 3 years. So in other words, I don't know too much about make-whole, but I think what this means is players will not be worried about losing money. So I think that's what it means. Pension. Oh boy. Pension. The source of this NHL lockout. Pension has been switched to defined benefit plan, paid for out of NHLPA share. Any losses from fund will be covered by NHL share. Basically, I think this is the Chris Pronger type of pension, if you will. So it's a good benefit guys like him because, well, you know, since his NHL career is technically over, and since he's still under contract for a couple of years, that means he'll still get his money no matter what. So that's what this means, basically. Okay, next is arbitration. Oh, here we go. This is where it got ugly in the past. Teams may not walk away from award unless award is at least $3.5 million. Does that number sound familiar? This is the Clark MacArthur clause. Burn. Oh, freaking Atlanta. Alright, now revenue sharing. I'm not a big fan of that there, so I'll just get it over with. It's going to be $200 million with $60 million for, quote, industry growth fund. Please do not ask me about revenue sharing. I'm not qualified to answer that question. I know too much about revenues. Not my department. Besides, I failed math twice, both in French and English. If you can believe it. Yep, there you go. Okay, next. Buyouts. Woohoo. Buyouts, buyouts, buyouts. Oh, yes. 2 per team. That can be used for next 2 off-seasons counting against player share of HIR, but these buyouts will not count towards the salary cap. Ooh, that, you know what that means. This buyout clause, I like to refer it as the Scott Gomez buyout. Bye-bye, Gomez. You will not be missed. Oh, man. If Montreal doesn't buy him out, oh my god, these guys are idiots. I believe they're going to do the right thing. Set him free. Alright, moving on. Salary retention in trades. Teams permitted to retain up to $5 million in a trade. Max retention of $3 million for a single player. I don't know what that means too much. Yeah, I'll have to read that again. Teams permitted to retain up to $5 million in a trade. Okay, I think this means if you swap players, the gap can be more than $5 million. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, I don't have a problem with that. Okay, for supplemental discipline, I don't know if that really matters, but Mr. Shanahan is still the sheriff. And, you know, Buttman's gonna do everything else on the side, blah, 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 blah. Moving on. Next, draft lottery. All 14 non-playoff teams will have a legitimate shot at the number 1 overall pick. I like to refer to this draft lottery as the Edmonton rule. Or the Edmonton clause, if you will. So, when this season is over, well, it's pretty much guaranteed the Oilers will not draft first overall again. As for Columbus, well, there you go. Keep on praying, that's what I say. But then again, they have more competition now from 12 more non-playoff teams, so good luck with that. Okay, now, yeah, that's cool. So that's gonna be interesting. Fuck, even Calgary Flames have a chance to go number 1. Because, hey, let's face it, yeah, everyone knows they're going to finish the 2012-13 season probably in 9, but everyone's hurt. It's the same old cycle, so come on, man. Don't tell me otherwise. Please. If anything, I think Edmonton has a better chance of making the playoffs than Calgary. Yep, I went there. Okay, okay, now as for the rest, the new CBA, this is going to be for 10 years. So, you know, I'm very okay with that. Of course, there's an opt-out, and this opt-out is 8 years. So there you go. So next lockout, at the very least, it's going to be in the year 2021, presumably. Well, hopefully it stays 10 years, depending on how things go. Okay, started free agency will remain July 1st, so nothing new there. Let's see. Okay, for the time being, there's no decision regarding realignment. You know, like for Winnipeg Jets. So right now, it looks like they're going to stay on the West for this season and potentially the next season. But that means the season after that, so technically year 3 under the new CBA, they are most likely going to go back to the Eastern Conference. And they're probably going to be swapped. It's either going to be Detroit or Columbus. Okay, Detroit technically, you know, like they say for the record that they don't mind staying on the West. Well, you know, reasons are pretty obvious because they're very successful. But Columbus, like assuming they're still in the league 2 years from now, well, I'm pretty sure they desperately would welcome a move to the Eastern Conference. So good luck with that. Okay, oh, almost forgot there, the Olympics. The Olympics. Okay, technically, they're saying no deal has been reached, but, yeah, well, come on, let's face it, they will be at the Olympics. You can bank on it. NHLers will be at the 2014 Olympics, guarantee you. Oh yeah, minimum salary will remain $525, 100,000, blah blah blah. Oh, all right, that's pretty much everything. Time is running out. 5:83. Aus.